Hey everyone, I just have something to share with you today. I have been working a total of 12 hours on and off on this project for my niece that will soon be born in August. We're having her shower here July 13th at my home, and so I wanted to make her a shadow box because I've basically made all the babies in my family shadow boxes for their rooms. And so I asked my sister-in-law if it was something that she would want as, decoration in the room, and she said yes. And so this one was a little bit of a challenge. I had a very busy work week, and so this had to be done in sort of layers. And I'll kind of go over what I did each day with you guys. The bigger challenge was that there was a theme that had to occur with this box, which was safari. My sister-in-law is doing the entire bedroom in like a children's safari bedding and curtains. I think you can see it on Babies R Us. I forget the name of the actual bedding, but it's a very childlike safari, and it's typical, safari colors: browns, creams, green, and yellow. And so I had to sort of build off that, and I've never quite made a shadow box that was very themey. So that was a challenge, but I'm happy with the way that it turned out. I think it's very cute and childlike, and 85% of the things in this box I just had on hand. The only things I had to purchase were, I purchased 3 sheets of background paper. One is a felt, one is a washi paper, and the other one is just regular paper in safari patterns. And then I purchased a die cut pack of little animals. And I had, what was the other thing I purchased? Oh, I had her name is going to be Dahlia, and so I had Dahlia resin flowers made on Etsy or eBay, I can't remember, for like $3 or $4. So this was a very cost-effective project and did not cost me anything. It was just stuff I had laying around, so I'm going to share it with you right now. It looks like that, and I was going to try to have the camera on a tripod, but so I have it leaning on my pillow. I know this is pretty ghetto, the way that I'm filming this. But anyways, this box, I don't know if you remember, like a year or two ago, I got Sherry, who's scrapping and wrapping, and myself, these boxes that were unpainted wood. They were on clearance for either $1 or 50 cents at Michael. So I gave her one and I kept one. And I have been just waiting for the perfect project, and I thought this would be perfect rather than buying like a printer's tray or a configurations box. And what I did was I tried to match the color of the crib and the dresser, and I sort of tried to find a stain that matched that, and I gave it 1 coat of stain, and it came out a little darker than I had anticipated because I was thinking that it would wipe off with a rag, and I think since this is just a cheaper wood, since it's just, unpainted wood, it soaked it in really good. But I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. And then that was one project. I sanded the whole box and I stained it one day, and that took about an hour. And then the next day I worked on this top part right here. And around these edges I used some Meyer Road trim I had in my just stash, because they used wood glue to put this box together, and for whatever reason the wood glue kind of like leaked out, and so when I stained it, the glue that was exposed wouldn't stain as dark as the rest, and it was really annoying me, and it was only in this triangular part. So I decided to just line it with this rose trim. And then this flower and this flower I had gotten a long time ago at Michael's. It's from, I forget, it's those, they have like quite a few. I don't know if it's Jolie's Boutique or what, but I just thought they were appropriate colors, so I utilized them here just to sort of make this feminine. It's safari, but I wanted it to have a little bit of a feminine feel. Then these, this banner are Meyer Road chipboard pieces, and the back piece that has this scallop I painted in a light yellow color, which is similar to the color of her walls in the nursery. And then I lined these with a paper from, what collection was that? Oh, it was the Pink Paisley summertime collection. It's a really old collection, but it was just the perfect green. And then I punched hearts with my Martha Stewart heart punch in this brown paper tray ink paper. And then I used some of these alphas that they're from, I believe, Little Yellow Bicycle, and they're kind of like a canvasy material to spell out Dahlia. And then the resin Dahlia flowers that I had made on Etsy or eBay, I can't remember which one I decided on, I used to sort of separate the banner. And that's just put down with hot glue. And I wanted there to kind of be some verbiage in here about just growing up, and I wanted it to say, like, in different spots, grow, learn, play, dream, things like that. So that was sort of my theme here. So I'm going to start with this box. I had the same problem up here because it's another part of the triangle that the glue was exposed, so I covered it with some green Miro trim. And then this one says learn, and I made a chalkboard. This is a Kaiser Craft wood piece that I inked with a Copic marker. I think it was E49. And then this is some chalkboard paper, and then I used my Picket Fence distress marker to write learn, and then I added 2 little dahlia flowers there. And her due date is the 15th, so I added a bingo chip, but if she does not, you know, give birth on that date and her date being born is different, then I'll take that out. And on a few of these I just cut up some burlap and made like little rugs. And then in the back there's a hippo. Oh, that's another thing I bought. These felt animals were like 29 cents. You'll see 3 of them. It came with a pack of 5, but I only used 3. I bought those on eBay, and they were like 59 cents an animal. So since it says learn, I kind of hung a light bulb over his head like he was having an idea. And I know it's supposed to typically go the other way, but I didn't want to put hot glue on the glass here. But I'm happy with the way that that turned out. And then over here, I just put some, oh, and of course I lined all the boxes. The zebra paper is washi paper. The cheetah leopardy paper is just regular paper. And hi guys, sorry, my work phone was ringing, so my husband was bringing it to me because I'm on call. And then the giraffe background is actually felt, so in case you were wondering. Then in this square, I just put a piece of burlap on the back, and then this is some Prima trim that I put around the clock. And then I added these little game pieces because I'd like to, when I find out what time she is born, sort of point the clock to that time. So that was sort of my plan in that little square. And then over here, since it's you know, safari themed, in these little vials I put some sand and added some American Craft jute, or, you know, twine type stuff. And then these were actually, these little corner pieces that you'll see in a few places were actually brads that I had. I have no idea where I got them. They were just really, really old, so I just cut the backs off and used them as little you know, background brads. And then I added some more burlap there. And then this is some of the Tim Holtz film strip, and these really cool brads are from Sherry, who's T-Share in Japan. She got me these in Japan, and I just knew I wanted to use them on here, so I just put them through the film strip, and I wanted this to be very dimensional. And then over here on this little part, I used this little Tim Holtz piece that says know in your heart you are loved. And then I had a ton of this from a long time ago. You might have seen my video when I was involved in a tag swap. I used I made a bird cage, and I added this vine all the way around it, and I had a lot left, so I just thought vine, you know, safari jungle themed, and it would look fine. So I just fed it through there and just let it, you know, loosely hang on either side here. Then going down to the next area, which is these 2 squares. This is something I do often when I'm talking about like a spouse or a child. You'll see in some of the frames I've made and other shadow boxes, I always use the Tim Holtz heart key, and then I put a chain all the way to the key, or to the lock, so it's like the key to their heart. And then to symbolize my brother and sister-in-law, I added wood veneer people on a little Kaiser Craft doily, and I put a little heart on my brother because he's having a little girl and he's very excited. And then this is supposed to symbolize Dahlia, and I put her on the lock, and I really think that that turned out cute. And then I couldn't resist. This is something I had gotten a long time ago when the Tim Holtz releases came out, and this was just so costly. It's $7.99, and I had a 40 off coupon because I got it at Michael's. But it just needed to be with the perfect project, and I just thought it was cute because it's a jar full of wishbones, and you know, we always wish things for our children, so I just thought it was cute to put it in here. And then I used 2 different American Craft pieces of twine to go around it, and again used some burlap to just add some texture and make like a little rug. And then up in the corner here is the other what do you call it, little bracket or a corner piece. And then over here I used the other one of those flowers, and this is from that die cut set. I don't know who makes that die. I think it was Recollections that made the Safari die cut set. It had like 200 pieces in it or something, and I got it at Michael's. And I think it was only like $3.99 for all those pieces. So I just added those to kind of make some safari type leaves coming out of it. And then over here I painted an H that I just had in my stash because my maiden name used to be, of course, the same as my brother's last name. So I had one already, and I just painted it with some yellow paint. And I think I added some creme brulee shimmery paint to it too, just to give it like a softening touch. And then I had some of this ribbon on hand, and I just made these little loops of the different safari colors coming off, or patterns coming off the side. And then on the bottoms I used some Tim Holtz corner pieces. And then over here, so that was the little learn square. Oh, right here I used my onesie die that I got from MFT and just put Welcome Baby. This was just in my scraps, and it seemed to match the polka dots up here, so why not use it? And I inked the edges with brown sugar ink, and this is actually from the from an old baby shower that I threw. I got these little pins, you know, for the game, like if you say the word baby, you can take someone's pin. So I had one left that was yellow, so it was perfect. And I put it on here, and then I put some little pearls to be the snaps on the onesie, so I thought that was cute. And then peeking behind is another one of those felt animals. This is the zebra, and I use, since this is about playing, I used little Scrabble pieces to write play, and on the Scrabble piece here that had a heart, I used a little heart Prima bling. And then these are little puzzle pieces that I had gotten a long time ago off Stampington website, and then I added another one of the corner pieces there. And it just looks like the zebra's playing. Guys, I'm getting another work call, so hold on. So sorry, guys. I'm on call, so my phone's going to ring a lot. But anyways, I hope that we don't have any more interruptions. I apologize. And then over here, I have the little monkey. This is like one of my favorite ones. I just think it's so cute. The little monkey, and I like pulled off the little felt piece and tied the vine underneath, and then I just let it kind of trail up and disappear in this box so that it looked like maybe he was going to swing. And since there's a ruler next to him, it says grow. And these are from Michael's. I got a pack of monkey faces and little banana buttons from the button section, and I just made it look like he's holding one, and then there's a few on the floor here. So I thought that that was really cute. And then this last little box, oh, this is something else that I ended up purchasing. In the section of Hobby Lobby, what is it called, where you can make dioramas, they have little trees, and so they had a set of like 5 of these for $6 or something, so I used my 40 off coupon and got them. This is from that die cut set, and it's a giraffe, and then I just put a little Tim Holtz tag that says dream. So this is what it looks like, and I'm happy with the result. That's 12 hours of work, so I basically stained and sanded one day. The next day I lined all the backs and let them dry and put the burlap little rugs down, and then I just started working square by square and kind of decorating. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and gave you some ideas to make your own shadow box, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!